Friends, let's see what is a priori algorithm to find out the frequent pairs in big data analytics. A priori algorithm is an algorithm for mining frequent item set with Boolean association rules. A priori uses a bottom-up approach where frequent subsets are extended one item at a time, which is known as candidate generation, and group of candidates are tested against the data. So we'll be seeing how the variations of transactions and item sets leads to the Boolean association rules and how they're used for mining the frequent item sets. Let's take an example. Design the association rules for the given table using the a priori algorithm. We see here we have 4 transaction IDs which are given to us, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and these are the item sets in the particular transaction ID. We've been given as support as 2 and confidence is equal to 50%. Support and confidence plays an important role as support gives us the number of item sets that needs to be considered. If the support is 2 or more than 2, if it is less, then they need to be ignored. And confidence is 50%, so in the final result, when we get a confidence in percentage, less than 50% of confidence of an item set needs to be ignored or rejected, else it has to be considered or accepted. Now let's start with how the confidence and the support 2 and 50%, how do we calculate the candidate keys? We have the transaction IDs and the item sets. The first candidate C1 is calculated for each item set A, B, C, D, E and F. We find out the support. Now support is nothing but the number of times this particular item set is available in the transaction IDs. If you see the item set A is available, the count support is 3, it is 1, 2 and 3. Similarly, we calculate for B, which is 2, C is 2, D, E and F is 1 each. As you will see in the transaction table, D, E and F are available once. So we said the support is 2, confidence is 50% and we go ahead. As D, E and F have a support value of 1 each, they need to be ignored or rejected as the support available is less than the support given in the question. So we go ahead and we get the frequent item set, which is L1, and the table formed is item set A, B and C is considered with a support of 3, 2, 2. Now we calculate and find out the second candidate. So candidate C2 is for this particular transaction ID and the support with 3, 2, 2. We get the item set with the combinations of A, B and C. We form the item set as the pairs which are known as AB, BC and AC. How these pairs are formed? These pairs are formed with AB, the first pair is formed with A and B. The second pair BC is formed with B and C. And third AC is formed with A and C. Now as I have found out these item sets, let's find out the support for it. Now we find the support. How do we find the support? AB, so it has happened only once in this, so we get the support as 1. BC is again happening only once, so the support is 1. AC, you will see AC is available in the first as well as in the second transaction, so we get it as 2. Now what do we do next? A and B and C, they have a support which is 1, which is less than the support given, so these two have to be rejected, and we get the second frequent item set which consists of 2 item sets A and C and the support is 2. So further we cannot find this third candidate as we've got our 2 item sets over here, 2 individual items in this item set A and C. Further we cannot do anything, so what we need to do next is we need to form the association rules. The second C2 from which we got our items is AC with a support of 2. We need to find the associative rules, support, confidence and the percentage of confidence for us to know whether the item sets that we have found is right or wrong. As the two item sets are A and C, the two associative rules which are formed are A leads to C and C leads to A. And the support, which is already found out, it is 2, other less than 2 was rejected. Now we find out the confidence. Confidence is found out by support, that is 2, divided by the number of occurrences of A. Number of occurrences of A was found out in the first candidature, that is C1, where we found out that A happens 3 times in my item set list. So 2 divided by 3 gives me 0.66 and C tends to A is 2. 2 is the number support system and number of times C was appearing in the item set, so it is 1. Now we found out the percentage, it is 66% and 100%. As the confidence 50% was given, so anything above 50% has to be accepted. So the associative rule A tends to C and C tends to A with the confidence level of 66% and 100% is accepted. So we've designed two associative rule for this particular transaction ID. This is how the a priori algorithm works. Thank you.